Oh my goodness. Here we go. Today's show is brought to you by Recon Text. That's right, Recon Text in Springfield. Call 217-670-1132. Call Recon Text and get your car detailed. Call them today, tell them you want to get the car detailed, get your car in there in the corner of 8th and Black and get it looking better than new. Call 217-670-1132. It's Recon Text. They will take care of you. And call Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds over at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds has bed for you. Go on in there and get your bed. Get your back on a bed that's for you. Get you and your significant other. Go lay on the bed. Decide which one you want, and then just to pay for it and go home. That's it. All you got to do is go there, pick out a bed, pay for it, and go home. That's it. It's that easy. It's Just Beds. They deliver it. They deliver your bed to your home. They set it up. They even take down the old bed and they dispose of it properly. Unless it's a very messy bed, like if it's a bed that's been soiled out or something, then of course they put it in Steve's front yard. But it's Just Beds over at 3120 Montvale Drive. Welcome, everyone. Here we are.
Good
Welcome
morning.
to the first free show of this week. Yo, what's going on? What's up, people? How you guys doing? What's up, Stevenator?
Good.
I don't know about that answer. Good. Did he sound convincing to you?
No, not at all.
You don't sound like you're good, Steve.
Yeah, it's not very chipper.
Yeah, you don't
How's
sound very
that?
chipper. Well, we're getting there.
Well, a little better.
Yeah, we're getting there. He looks like he's okay. You know what it is? I can understand.
Oh, wow. Well, good morning to you too.
I can understand his being apprehensive. Has the police talked to you yet? I can understand his unruliness.
Right.
I'm sorry, Karen.
He's very afraid they're going to come talk to him. You know.
I bet he's kept his door locked all weekend.
Yeah. Not answering it when the police come by and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Stayed indoors, closed the windows.
This is the face of a man who has murdered before. So what's going on, Steve? Have you talked to that girl anymore? All right.
Yes.
Oh, so it's going good still? It's still going good?
Yes.
Look at that. He was telling me that he had another 5-hour conversation with her.
Wow.
They don't just talk for, they talk for hours. 5 hours is a long time to talk to someone.
It is. It's a long time.
I mean, when I first met my wife, we did not have 5-hour conversations. We did not have 5-hour long conversations. That's just too much. I'm not that entertaining. I can't be entertaining for 5 hours. You know what I mean?
Right.
At least not by myself. I need, I need to find like a mess and have a mess be part of my life that I can talk about all their problems and stuff. Like Jim the photographer, Hillbilly Joe, or I won't name names. But it's hard for me to be I can't be on my own. It's hard for me to be entertaining for 5 hours. But Steve's got himself some girlfriend, or I'm sorry, some friend that will talk to him for 5 hours.
Yep.
Good Lord.
She must find him entertaining.
Yeah.
You've been sharing stories with her?
Is she like had a head injury or anything?
Any questions she asked?
I'm saying, has she had a head injury? That's my question.
If she had energy, no.
Okay. Just wondering in the 5 hours, did it come up,
No, she's quite intelligent, actually. She's a retired teacher.
Really? So she is a retired teacher.
Yes.
Wow.
Special special ed or
Regular. Kindergarten and 5th grade.
that's great. So you're saying
She help you with some math
she
skills.
if she taught kindergarten and 1st grade, she's probably got a lot of patience. I could never.
Probably, yeah.
I couldn't teach kindergarten. What does she talk about? And you she hasn't let on that you can't hear?
She can't hear you.
Oh,
She's hard of hearing too.
how many whats are in that conversation? What?
That's why they're having 5-hour conversations. They can't hear each other. They got to repeat each other how many times?
4 hours and 49 minutes of what? What? What was it? What? That's the conversation.
Actually, I can hear her on the phone quite well. Normally, I don't talk to people on the phone
You put the
because
phone
I
up.
can't hear her.
You put the
I
phone
put
up.
the phone up to my ear.
And the right ear hears well,
headphones,
right?
anything.
Is it the right ear that hears better?
What?
What's the which ear is it that can't hear that well?
The left is the worst.
All right, so you put the phone up to your right ear.
No, the left is the worst. They're both bad, but the left is the worst.
Well, good morning, Karen. Good morning, Holly. Good morning, Diana. Or Diane. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Vokester, who says morning, Raymond, Christina, and chat room. Oh, and the mayor of Meltdown City, Mushmouth. Tom says good morning to the master of parades, Ray, Chrissy and Dan, Holly, Karen, Irene, Lori, Diane, and the resident clown lover. That was a highlight of the parade, by the way.
That was great.
The highlight of the parade is when we brought the clowns over to meet Steve. He was so freaked out.
I didn't believe so.
He was not.
We enjoyed it.
He was not happy to meet the clowns. We enjoyed it.
There was about to be a fucking brawl.
Did you have you met this woman yet, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, you guys, you actually met in person?
Yeah. Saturday after the parade.
Really?
Yeah.
She came up here, or you came down, or you went down there? Or how did?
I walked down there. She's from Litchfield.
I don't know. That's why I'm
I
asking.
walked to Litchfield and I just got back this morning. I went down there Saturday.
Why are you so? You're very cross.
Because
I'm just asking. Did you meet her?
yes, I met her.
Oh, she
Actually-
drove up here.
Actually, Holly's met her. We went to Silver Sevens for dinner, and I introduced her to Holly, and we had a nice conversation with Holly while she was working.
I want to hear Holly's thoughts. By the way, Holly said, I met her. She seemed like a nice lady. Steve's going to need to step up his game. Oh, yeah. I saw that picture of her, and I said, she's too good looking to be with Steve. So she's going to have to, she's going to have to pick up her game. But I know that because when I met my wife, people said that she was too good looking for me. And I've been with her for 30 years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Step it up, Steve. Make
Just
sure you put effort into it.
You got to step it up.
No.
You got to step it up, Steve. You got to step up the game. How often have you been showering? I hope you showered before Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Of course I showered. I'm not a fucking...
Showered, gooch blasted, you know.
I even wore brand new underwear. God.
Oh, wow.
That'd be horrible if you met her and in her first date with you, there's a waft of dirty crotch.
Oh.
If she's in there going, oh, well, I'm having some chicken fingers or whatever. And she goes, oh, what is that unpleasant? Oh, my God. Could you imagine? Oh, my God. Could you imagine the unpleasantness of Steve Crotchwoff coming over?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't want to.
Good Lord. Well, good morning, Katie.
Good morning.
Irene says, get ready.
Oh, Lord.
Hello to Ray, Dan, Christina, our man Steve-O, Jason, Holly, Boobas, Kelly, Joel, Ellen, Marvin, Gully, Tom, Lori, Valerie, Volk, Katie, Stice, Amanda, Kluge, Cindy Lopian, Diane, Greg, Michelle, Cindy Council, Karen, D.A., Brent, Bob, DC, Corey, Bree, Brady, John H., Jeff, Summers, Spanky, Mark Young, Spooner, Tommy, Brandon, Kelly, TJ, Tyler, Fat 420, Ashley, Mini Stink, Carlo, Sage, Sean Balintz, Ghost, Whiskers, and Milk Dud. Oh, and can't forget our RC Cola loving man, Bubba the Baker, and all other listeners. Good Lord.
Wow.
I almost had to take a break in the middle of reading that.
Definitely a mouthful and some. Good God. A lot of people.
I'm having a Rice Krispies. Mm-hmm. Fat 420 says, hello, Raymond, Christina, and Mr. Merler.
Morning.
Who's Mr. Merler?
No idea.
So, let me get back to, I want to get back to Steve's. Is it a relationship? Would you call it a relationship yet? Or have you been impressive enough for her to,
Well, I don't think I wouldn't think it would go. I mean, I talk to her every day, yes.
Has she spoken to you after she met you?
Well, we had dinner, and then she came back to my apartment.
Oh.
We watched TV, watched some movies, and talked more. She left about 2 a.m. Sunday morning.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a good date.
And then we talked Sunday afternoon, of course. And,
you didn't smoke any weed or anything around her, did you?
She's okay with smoking weed. She does it. She says it doesn't work for her, so that's fine. But and
because this man is an addict, right there.
And we talked. She likes bingo. So on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday she plays bingo. Last night she was at bingo, but after bingo, I just text her. We text till about 1:30 this morning.
Oh, Spanky texted me. Hold on, let me ask. I'll ask the question Spanky asked. Did you figure? I get it. I can't even. Did you give her a good fingering?
Oh God.
He wants to know about Saturday. Did you give her a good fingering, Steve? Spanky's question, not mine. Came from Spanky.
Thank you. Text me. I'll let you know, buddy.
Spanky, I asked your question that you text me about the fingering. Yeah. By the way, Holly said Steve was clean and very nice for his date. Really? So you wore actual pants?
I went right from the parade. Brady and Bree took me right where we were supposed to meet.
You were wearing
after I walked another fucking 2 miles back to their car.
Oh,
no comment. I'm sorry.
Why did you walk back to their car? I thought they were going to bring their car up, pick you up.
Because they said they wouldn't let them up. They wouldn't let them up the road, so they fucking parked clear the fuck down by Firestone, over by the Capitol. Fuck me. At least it was downhill.
Well, that's good for you.
Hear a lot of complaining today. So you had to walk all after we got done with the parade. You had to walk back to your car. My wife was able to pull right up.
Well, they weren't able to do that. So.
Dan was able to pull right up.
All was fine. Thank you, Brady and Bree, for everything. Y'all did. Brady's met Mary also.
Really?
He was nice enough to put my walker in her vehicle for me as I got in.
You wore the
exact same clothes.
And she was not offended?
No.
You wore those dirty sweatpants?
Yes.
Good Lord.
You were brown, so you couldn't see the stains.
Yeah.
Good call.
It looks like a waft's coming from you. In that picture, I'm getting a waft of something unpleasant. Well, good. I'm glad it worked out for you, Steve. So you think you had a good date?
Yeah.
Bought her any Tampax or cigarettes or anything yet?
You didn't have to buy her anything, did you? Did you pay for dinner?
Yes.
Oh, Silver Sevens. Got some good appetizers, did you?
No. I had a corned beef and cabbage, and she had tenderloin and some kind of onion rings.
Oh,
onion string things.
By the way, Jeff wants to know if she was a sex ed teacher.
No, 5th grade.
She was she just taught kindergarten and eventually 5th grade.
Yeah, kindergarten and 5th grade.
Where did she go to high school at?
Litchfield. She's lived in Litchfield all her life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She doesn't know you.
Well, good.
Never heard of you. Never heard of you.
Well, that's going in your favor. She's more than welcome to listen to the show. Then she'll hear me. You know, I mean, Christina, you know both me and Steve. Which one? I don't want to come across an asshole, but
that's too late for that.
Yeah. Which one are? Which one? Which one of the two of us are you more happy? I don't want to put. How do I put this? Because he was so snide and she's never heard of you. He was so happy to say she's never heard of me. You know what I mean? It seemed.
I'm just saying.
It seemed a little bit he just seemed very cocky. You know what I mean?
You wanted me to ask her, and I did. And actually, she answered the question right in front of Holly, and Holly kind of giggled too.
So you're taking joy in the fact that this woman has never.
No, I'm just saying. You asked me, if she lived in Litchfield all her life, she should know me.
No, that's not. I didn't mean it from that. I meant it from. I was on the radio for a lot of years.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but
every person who was cool. Every person who was cool and alive and living in Central Illinois between 1994 and 2005 listened to the radio station I was on. I mean,
not if they were teaching kids in school during the day.
Well, I'm saying she couldn't listen to something on her way to work. So
evidently not. I don't know. She liked Light Rock 99.
Maybe she listened to country or something.
Wait a minute, she liked what Night Rock 99. Well, who the hell's listening to that? In her 20s, she liked 99 Light Rock 99?
I guess. Oh. I don't know.
Well, I don't want
to question her. I mean, I asked her the question. She said no. I said okay. Jeff Cole, you're not helping my cause any.
Yeah.
I might have read a comment. I fucking did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to ruin his romance. I haven't even brought up his meth smoking or anything. I ain't brought any of that stuff up.
Well, unfortunately, she's listened to the show.
Oh, shit.
That was the question that was asked.
What show did she listen to?
One day last week, she said.
Okay, so she listened to the show, but she never heard of me.
Well, she listened to the show because I'm on it.
Well, that's a lie, though. But she had never heard of me.
Well, she never heard of you before me. No.
Yeah, I like this. I've never seen Steve look more happy than when he's describing Ray's anonymity. Yeah, it's kind of an asshole move on your part.
What can I say?
You look overwhelmed. I mean,
I agree.
You look overwhelmed that the woman claims she didn't know who I was, even though she watched the show last week. Yeah. Well, who knows? I guess she didn't think I was anything, you know what I mean? She must have thought I was Steve's co-host. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
She must have said, oh, that's that guy. That's that fat guy that hangs around with Steve on Steve's podcast. Just telling you. Oh, well. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to give her the benefit of the doubt, right? Oh, she must have gone through. I could not imagine the trauma that she's gone through. Must be a lot of trauma in her life.
Poor woman.
If this is what she's settling for, I'm just saying, a lot of trauma she's been through.
People are asking if she questioned the tampons on the shelf. Did she see all that stuff up there and ask you what it was?
And watching the show, did she see the tampons underneath the shit? Right underneath where it says your name is Shit Stain Steve. And the box of tampons. Did she ask any questions about that when she went back to your house?
Everything on the shelf was discussed.
I hope you didn't do that while she was there.
You know he did. You know that was just that was happening all night. Oh, this is a good TV show. You know a lot of that was happening. She says, if she ever sees the two of us together, she's going to run up to Steve and say, I'm so happy to meet you, Steve Stanton. And then turn to Ray and say, and you are.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So what did she ask about the meth? What was the, when did the meth come up?
No, we talked about it. She just asked what that was about.
Mm-hmm.
I told.
Did you say the truth? Did you answer her truthfully?
Yeah.
You honestly answered.
Right.
It took too long to answer that. I don't believe it.
Yeah. Or did you claim you were a chemist?
No, I didn't. But that part was never discussed.
You know.
You left that part out. Yeah. Oh, shit.
So, Mary, if you're listening, we can talk about that later.
But you figured you would brag about your chemistry ability. You know what I mean?
No.
When she was a teacher, you're a chemist. It's sort of,
Right?
All right, so you never did it. He never did answer Spanky's question, did he?
No, he did not.
Was there any fingering?
What?
I'm saying you didn't answer Spanky's question.
Oh, well.
Was there any fingering?
Some things should be just left alone and not brought up in a public forum. Let's just say that.
Good job, Steve.
Did you?
Some of that under wraps.
Did you kiss her? Did you show her? Did you show her the beauty of your lips? Did she get a chance to experience the wonderful smell of that goatee? I cannot buy.
Oh,
I cannot imagine how horrid that goatee must be. I just cannot imagine how horrible it is. But maybe, what did you have? Corned beef and cabbage? Doesn't that stink?
Yes.
Oh my God! Was
I don't know your farts.
And does it give you gas?
Oh, it gives me terrible gas.
Was she passing wind at your house?
Oh God!
I was.
They wouldn't be able to hear each other.
I'm saying, like,
she was.
Were you breaking wind at your house when she was over there?
Dueling assholes.
It was my house, yeah.
Really, Steve?
Like,
what am I supposed to do? Excuse myself and go out in the hallway in my house?
Well, no, just hold it in.
Oh,
I don't think I had to fart on my first date with my wife. I don't think I had to do it, but
at least wait till the third, fourth date. I mean, come on now.
Yeah. Good Lord. My wife holds her in, or either that or my hearing is so bad I never hear it. You know what I mean? Because in 30 some odd years,
mine too.
I gotta be honest. The girl I dated before my wife, beautiful girl. She was lovely. But I'm telling you, I still have I still wake up traumatized remembering the fact that she would pass gas in front of me. This is over 30 years ago. I never wake up in the middle of the night going, oh, having a memory of my wife doing that. You know what I mean? Never had a, thank God. Thank God for her decency of not, you know. And I try my best to not break wind in front of her. I mean, I try my best. Or I blame the dog, you know. Usually. I will fart and hope that my recliner catches it. You know what I mean? It's one of the reasons I love my recliner so much. It really captures, it just muffles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good muffling, you know, a good rumble.
Mm-hmm.
The recliner shakes, but the room doesn't, you know what I mean? Which is good. That's good for me. So you farted in front of her on this first date?
Well, not in front of her, no, but not right in front of her. I didn't like stand up and stick my butt in her face. And say,
I'm saying you didn't try to hide it. When you talk to her today, you should say, Mary, listen, I want to apologize if you heard any gas passing, you know.
Hmm?
Did you sit next to
I
her
don't
on the
think
couch?
she never made a comment.
No, I bet he sat in his
No, I did
recliner
not.
and he made her sit on the
I
couch.
asked her.
It was like a talk show.
She
felt
doesn't
more
like my couch either. She just sits
Really?
too low. She just sits
What'd
too
she
low.
say?
She sat on the
I thought
couch.
I thought Dan was going to fix your couch.
No.
It's on his list of things to do.
Wasn't he going to raise it up? Because
Was
you said
she brought up
Yeah.
she told me how I could fix it, and I'll just have it won't be right away. But she told me to get risers for people get risers for their beds, raise them up. She said get some risers and to just use those underneath the legs of the couch.
didn't Dan have a plan to fix Steve's couch?
He was gonna make new legs for it and everything
Yeah.
else.
I'll be damned.
Dan has a
Yeah.
lot on his shit on his plate, so I'm not.
Yeah, he's got a to-do list a mile long. So
making legs for my truck, making legs for my.
Is he still trying to
couches.
fix? Is he still trying to fix that truck of yours? A truck that has 8,000
I
miles
told him he could bring it back if he wanted to, because
or 800,000 miles on it.
yeah.
Oh, he says he's going to replace your existing legs with longer ones. I think that's a
Right,
brilliant
right.
idea. Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. You know what I mean? Because
that's
it's
a
low.
logical way. That's a logical way to do it.
Couch is very low. Of course, a lot of poor people have low couches like that.
Yeah.
They take what they can get.
When I drive down South Grand, I see a lot of couches on porches. Very low couches. Very low. So, I understand. That's all I'm saying. So you had a meeting with her on Saturday, and you think it did it. So could you rank it between 1 and 10? Or how 1 and 5, between 1 and 5, with 5 being the best and 1 being the worst? Where would you rank this date with her?
7.
Really? No finger in there. Am I wrong? Put the finger. I think finger in it would at least be an 8.5.
That might happen tonight.
Spanky. Oh, you're saying you have another.
Steven.
So you have another date tonight.
Yeah,
Just
she's
blew
coming.
that. If she's listening.
Irene says you just gave a 7 out of 5. Yeah, see, I said 1 through 5. Yeah, originally I did say 1 through 10 though.
Oh, 1 through 5.
Yeah,
Oh, 4.
fingering would have been at least a 4.5. Way to go, Steve-O. Do you have any dessert at your house?
Her. She's bringing whipped cream. I made that suggestion.
I mean, I thought maybe you'd buy a pie or something. Oh, come on over to my house for pie. Isn't that what old people do?
She's bringing a pie.
Come on
I told
over
her.
for pie.
I told her like yesterday. I said, just bring a Cool Whip and I'll eat your pie.
Oh,
You better
She's
get to
okay.
practicing real quick.
well,
No,
on
she's
Saturday,
she told me she's a teacher and she's very patient.
didn't we
She's
have
gonna teach you?
Irene? Didn't we have Irene send him photos? And
Yep.
tell him,
She seemed very excited when I told her. She said, "Oh, a virgin."
because Steve has never pleasured. Steve has never performed cunnilingus. Let's we're adults here. Let's say Steve's never performed cunnilingus,
He's gonna learn.
and Irene was giving him lessons. I want if he does it good, Irene, you should take credit. If she likes what you do, I want you to show her a picture of Irene and say,
Brady helped me out Saturday with that too. We talked about that.
Oh God,
Brady was
Dude,
out.
he
I'm not
said,
sure I want to hear this.
He said, just get down in there and munch on that shit, even if you got to hold your nose.
Oh
Well,
my
that's
I
it.
God.
I
That
said, is
seems
that
a
how you do
little-
with Bree? He said, yeah.
Oh
You
my
gotta hold your nose. There's a problem.
God. Irene says she wants this woman to scream her name. To scream her
Scream
name.
Irene's name?
Yes, because she helped you
Yeah.
figure out what to do. This woman should be so satisfied with the cunnilingus that you perform that Irene is the one who showed you what to do by sending you those pictures. That you should scream out her name. And this is a subscriber show, wasn't it? Where I had Irene do that.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
I think
So
it was last
you
Thursday.
people that
Thursday,
listen,
Friday,
you
Thursday
people that
night,
only
Friday.
pick out the free shows, you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. But no, it was one of the subscriber shows where Irene was giving Steve lessons. Christina looks horrified right now.
I am. Way too much information.
Horrified. Oh well. Way to go, Steve. I am very proud that Steve is looking for help. You know what I mean? He said, I've never done that before. Which, by the way, I can't believe a man in his 50s has never, he doesn't have a lot of experience. Does she know about your,
His small attributes.
yes, did she
Oh,
have any
no.
idea? Okay, so you kept that private. Good. I would
let's just leave it at that. We'll
all
just
right, yeah,
we'll play that by you.
I would understand.
I'll just say this right here, right now.
That's always good.
I did on Saturday,
Yeah.
even though it was just our first date.
Yeah.
I thought, well, okay. Unfortunately, I wasted a blue pill.
You took women. You took a Viagra on Saturday?
Yeah.
But-
After the parade, not during the parade, but after.
Okay, but
Thank God.
yeah, but did you need it?
He was hoping so, apparently.
I mean, I don't know how long after you take it does it work?
30 minutes up to 4 hours.
So after you took it, how long before you got,
It was probably it was still working. Uh, after midnight.
after she left?
No, it was pretty much done after she left. Thank the Lord, I didn't want to have to go to the hospital.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how they work. Is it an automatic thing or is it?
But they just help you. They stimulate the juices or stimulate the muscles or something down there. I don't know how it works.
Yeah,
I know it raises your blood pressure, so I was really cautious of it. So,
yeah, but like, okay, so you take a blue pill, and then you say it takes like half an hour.
well, it says I looked it up
Okay.
how long it takes, and it says it can take. I asked how quickly it worked, and it said between 30 minutes and 4 hours. 4 hours.
Okay, but I'm saying that it just doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't instantly get hard as soon as you take it. No.
Well, I'm saying, but after a half hour, does it just instantly get hard, or do
No,
you?
no, because I took it during dinner.
Right.
So,
what made you think? What made you think you were going to need it?
been a long time. I just wanted to make sure I was ready.
All right.
I've been known to have performance issues in the past.
You?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Corey says the Viagra helps get the blood flowing,
Oh, yeah.
and it still needs input stimulation, so it still needs to be stimulated.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't just automatically.
But that was my question.
I have
Oh,
some
no,
questions.
it still has to be stimulated.
So many questions.
Yeah, exactly. And I told Mary, I said, I won't get into our personal life on the show. I promise. I really won't.
Oh yeah, you didn't. You didn't say
I
anything.
didn't. I haven't.
But I'm saying, but you were ready. If you're,
Other than what I've already just talked about, because I already said she had double D's. So
I know, but you obviously thought you were gonna get this. This woman know that in your mind you thought it was gonna lead to sex.
no, I didn't. I didn't come right out and tell her when she left. Damn, I wasted a Viagra.
But you took the pill at dinner. Did she see you take it?
I told her it was aspirin. I didn't. I just threw it in my mouth.
That's what I was going to
I
ask.
said I got a headache from that fucking parade.
Okay, but this is what did she say? What did she say in the date that made you think, oh, this is the?
We had several conversations where the conversations got a little, how do you say, raunchy or juicy?
Yeah.
So I thought, maybe. I just wanted to be prepared because, like I said, I have had performance issues in the past, and I wanted to be prepared.
I mean, when I think performance
just in case.
When I look at performance issues in the dictionary, this is what I can imagine that was what was going on. But what I'm asking is, did she say something or do something that made you think like, oh shit, and I might need this blue pill?
Yeah.
I gotta
take
edit.
it to be prepared.
Well, not Saturday, no. Let's see, we'd already discussed certain things,
But you just wanted to be prepared just in case.
Yeah. Because when somebody says, she said, well, we'll go back to your house and watch a movie and talk. She said, and I'll bring a pillow and blanket in case I decide to stay the night. I thought, well, hell.
She should have stayed. And then she decided not to? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, then she decided.
That's probably when he farted. Then she decided, fuck this, I'm out.
Probably like, yeah. Because you got that nice bed. She could have just stayed the night.
Yeah, I know.
Did you blow it? Shit. Yeah. Does her children live at home or anything like that?
No,
or-
no, her children are grown and both live. They live in Litchfield, but they both.
But they
One
both have
of
their
them's
own.
married. They both have lives, and one has a wife, one has a living girlfriend.
Oh, very
They're
nice.
both mechanics.
Very nice.
Their dad's a mechanic. Her ex-husband lives in Litchfield.
Does she get along with her ex-husband?
As much as you can. They get around. They talk. I mean,
Is the ex-husband remarried or anything?
no, he's had several live-ins.
Boy, you found out. Well, you're finding out all kinds of stuff.
When you talk for
5 hour
5 hours,
conversations, I would hope so.
I don't think I've talked to anyone for 5 hours. I really don't. Christina, in your life, have you talked to someone for 5 hours?
Yeah, I have.
Oh
I
God.
would talk to Dan while he was. Yeah.
Oh, how boring! I could not imagine talking to Dad for 5 hours. Oh. You would talk to Dan for 5 hours
Mhm.
on the
and it's
phone?
not like dead air. It's constant
Yeah.
talking.
On the phone?
Yes.
Wow, how did you guys pull that off? Good Lord. That's really something. Good for you.
Our shortest conversation has been an hour and a half.
Well, that seems good. That's good. Hour and a half seems fine. I would get sick of talking to a person, though. You know what I mean? An hour. Oh, Jesus. God. I'd be like, I gotta go. Am I crazy?
Everybody's
Wow.
different.
5 hours is a long time to talk. But you like her, right, Steve?
Yeah.
Do you see this relationship going anywhere?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to get in any big rush. I've already asked her if she wanted to rent a room.
Oh,
She said no, not right now. She wants to sell her house actually and move.
really? She wants to move out of Litchfield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though
Is
she
a
owns a
grandma?
house, but it
Is she a grandma yet?
No. She just has grand dogs. No, but the
I'm
house
saying she said one of her kids is married, so who knows?
yeah.
The other-
Yeah, they don't have any kids yet, but she wanted the house. She got the house and divorced. He got the business, but the house belonged to his grandparents, and she said everything in the house reminds her of him. So she kind of wants to get rid of the house. Means it's just her. Get rid of the house and start over, start fresh.
How long ago did she get divorced?
They've been divorced for 3 years.
Oh, so it's been a while.
Yeah, she's only been divorced 3 years.
So
So
she wants to sell the house and move
yeah,
somewhere?
eventually, yeah, I think.
And she's retired?
Yeah.
Does she know? And she's seen your apartment.
She's in the beginning stages of MS races. I held the door for her and everything. I opened doors. I didn't get her walker out, but I opened the doors for her. I waited till she went to pee before I went to the restroom. Man, I had to pee bad too. By the time she went, like, I hope she goes to the bathroom.
This was where when you were at Silver Sevens or at your house?
And then I thought, shit, how am I gonna get up? We were at Silver Sevens. I thought, how am I gonna get up? And I thought, oh shit, Holly already left. Otherwise, I'd have just yelled, Holly, come here. Because I did that earlier tonight. Holly, y'all. There was only a couple people in the bar. Holly was working.
How long were you at Silver Sevens?
Oh, we were there for a couple hours, probably.
Were you drinking as well as eating? Or?
No, we weren't drinking. I was going to do karaoke, but I decided not to.
Oh, they were doing karaoke?
Yeah.
What would you have sang?
I was saying the YouTube song, You still haven't found what you're looking for? And I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
I just want to say I'm glad.
Your peen.
I think it was a good. I think it was a good idea that you didn't sing. That's just me. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was probably good you didn't sing, Steve. That's just me.
Should sing that song while you're looking down the front of your pants.
Yeah. But I still haven't found
What I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Somebody save me from myself. It's been so long living in hell.
Yeah, you should have sang. I think you would have impressed her. You know. By the way, Holly says you came at 3:30 and she left at 5:30 and you were still there.
Yeah,
And you guys were there when they were doing karaoke. Oh.
they were just starting, yeah. But then it got really loud, so we decided to leave because we couldn't hear each other at all.
I think when I bring the pickles back on the road, I'm gonna have Steve come up and sing a song.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Have him come up and sing one with us. It'd be great.
Mhm.
That'd be awesome. Well, so the latest is you're gonna have another date soon, or what?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
She's coming over tonight and
Wow.
cooking me dinner.
She's cooking
Awesome.
dinner.
Yes.
What's she making? Do you know?
Tacos.
She's gonna make tacos. Tuesday taco night.
Yeah. Tuesday
Taco
taco.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve's
Look
gonna
at
have a
you.
taco. Oh my god.
Tom wants to know if are we gonna do Cheeto Dust live?
Well, only at the holidays.
Maybe we will. Cheeto Dust.
Cheeto
Cheeto
dust.
Dust.
Cheeto dust.
Steve's got Cheeto
Cheeto dust
on
on
his
his
shirt.
Peter.
Maybe we should do a rock version of that.
Oh my
When Pickles go on tour, we'll do a rock version of Cheeto Dust. All right, so for those just tuning in, Steve went on a date. First off, for the parade, we broadcast live during the parade, and it was one of the best times I ever had at a parade. Then Steve went on a date after bitching. By the way, the whole time
Oh, fuck me.
he
God.
bitched the whole time.
I didn't say anything.
And then he went on a date, and he didn't get to do any fingering, but he took a Viagra just in case he needed, just in case he needed it. He had a Viagra in his system, but it turned out he didn't need. Did you work that Viagra off after she left or anything?
Yes.
All right.
Oh God.
I told her that. She said, "Oh, that's a nice computer." I said, "Yeah, I only use that computer for the show. I only watch the porn on my phone."
Oh my god.
So you took care of yourself. Did you go to the bedroom to take care of yourself, or was it in the recliner? Because
No, believe me, I was able to sit forward in the chair and do it. It was a little tough because the phone was kind of behind me. I was using the sound more than I was the visual.
We know you like porn sounds.
Now it says now I am checking out MILF teachers.
Oh, well, because she was a teacher.
Because she's a teacher.
So are you fantasizing about her already?
Yeah.
Are you fantasizing about another guy doing her,
No.
or is it you? Or is it you? I know some guys fantasize about their girlfriends or wives, or whatever, being with other men.
No.
I saw a thing this weekend. About cuckolds.
Oh God.
It was not. I was not intentionally researching cuckolds.
Oh, sure you weren't.
No, no. I have no interest in a cuckold, but I know what it is, and they're claiming it as a mental thing, not I don't want to say disorder, but they're saying that it is there's only a specific amount of of the population are into such things. But I'll tell you what, in my I was thinking Steve. I was thinking I could see Steve being into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That mentality of letting other guys.
I could see that. Well, I can't get the job done, so I'll let him handle it for me.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I just think that they get off on it.
Ugh.
I don't think I definitely don't have that desire in me. I could never watch someone else be with my wife. Just that there's no way. I don't think I'm secure enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or confident or whatever. And I don't know if it's confidence or I could never watch another guy be with it. But I could definitely be with my wife and another woman easily. I think I could easily do that. But I look at Steve. That's a pure that's a pure cuckold right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cuckold right there. I just don't think I have it in me. I don't know.
Steve, you're not into that, are you?
I could see Steve. I could see Steve being into that. Man, Steve's more like a troll. You think Mary's into that, Steve?
No.
Did she come across as someone who wants to be with other guys?
Hmm. I don't know.
I was pretty sure on my first date with my wife that I knew. I was like, okay, well, she's not. Yeah.
I was too. With my wife.
You were what? You were pretty sure that, she wasn't gonna make you watch her have sex. Yeah, I was on the first date with my wife. I was pretty sure she wasn't gonna force me to watch her have sex with other men. I was pretty sure that wasn't gonna happen. By the way, Brent says he has been cuckolded in the past, and it is unpleasant. Yeah, but the thing that I saw this weekend, it's not unpleasant for the guys. They actually get off on it, which is very I don't know,
disturbing.
Why is this subject even being talked about? Well, we're just going over Steve's date.
My date, yeah.
Oh my God.
And no, I didn't invite Tim down to cuckold for me.
Your neighbor Tim. You think Tim, if you invited him, would Tim be up for it?
I don't know, probably.
Well, I'm sure he'd be up for it.
Does he perv out every time you come over to Steve's house? Does he always have to say
He's-
hi to you? Hi, Christina.
Yeah, more times out of not. Yeah, he's always out in the hallway. Well, hi, how are you? Are you here to
Well,
see Steve?
You should have seen Saturday. Saturday when Brady came pick me up, we were having a meeting in the hallway. It was Tim and me and Robin and Shelly.
Oh,
We were all
hey, how you doing? What's your name? I'm Brady. Hi. You want to see my foot, John?
Oh,
What was that conversation about?
they wanted to know where my truck was. They thought I was in the hospital again.
Oh.
Did you have another heart attack? I said, no, truck's getting worked on. Oh, okay.
Did you tell
Okay.
Did you tell Mary that about your heart attack?
Yes.
I'll be damned. So everybody, they were worried about you, or?
Well, yeah, because they hadn't seen my truck, so they said I don't leave the apartment too often, so nobody had seen me. So
By the way, Corey says, Brent, it does not sound like you were cuckolded. You were cheated on, and you're a better man than me because I would have cut certain parts off of certain people. I don't know. Would you? Is it the guy's fault? Is it the guy's fault? Because if you're, you know what I mean. I know if my wife was having sex with some other guy, I don't think I would necessarily get angry at the guy. I mean, Steve, you walked in on your ex-wife having sex with another man.
well,
Were you angry at the other man? Who were you angry at?
I was
I
I was angry with my ex-wife. Yeah, I
because
wasn't really angry at Ed. Yeah, I kind of felt sorry for Ed, but
because you knew him, right?
yeah.
you felt sorry for him?
Well, in a way, I do. If you got past the smell, you'll be more man than I am.
Oh God.
What a horrible.
Ew.
Good Lord.
Thank you. Whew.
Yeah, but he ended up marrying her, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. I don't know. I've never had the I could imagine the unpleasantness of that happening. Thank God. At least I know about. I don't know. And I'm thinking of my wife and the girlfriends I had before. I don't think I've ever, or I'm sure I had been cheated on in the past. I just don't know about it. Thankfully, you know what I mean? Because knowing about it, and this is, by the way, and this is not some kind of public invite for ex-girlfriends to tell me of you're cheating on me. I think I'm better off not knowing. But in the past I cheated. You know, like I think I cheated on every girlfriend I had, which is terrible.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? It's just terrible. But I don't know about them cheating on me. Thank God that I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that some have, but I don't know about it. But I don't think I would get married. I wouldn't get mad at the guy, right? I would get mad at my wife.
Unless he was a buddy of yours and knew, like I'd get
Oh
mad.
no, I don't think it's ever been. I don't think I don't think I would. Yeah, I'd get mad at the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Of
more
course.
relieved than I was mad.
If I was a cuckold, I mean, it turns them on. That's the whole thing of the whole cuckold is they like their wife being with another man. In fact, they prefer to watch it,
Mhm.
which that to me is just weird. It's just weird. Joel says he's going to call the list from Corpus Christi. And thank you, Joel, and let them know. But I didn't really have any long relationships. When I was in Texas, it was more like a bunch of one-nighters or, you know. Holly says like HBG. That's right. When Hillbilly Joe was on the show back during the Chubby Ray and Breaking Curfew shows, he tried explaining it to me. He's into that, where he liked other men to. I don't know if he does it with the new wife, but he liked to watch. You know, he liked to videotape. He got off on it, but that's what a cuckold is. They get off on watching it.
Really?
Do they have? Is there a wife version of that, where the wife gets off on watching the husband bang other women?
I'm sure there is.
Oh, I want one of those.
Oh, Jesus. Of course you would.
I'd love it if my wife said, I met the sexiest woman today. Yeah, I want you to have sex with her. Oh my God, are you kidding? That would be great. Imagine that, Steve. Imagine that this Mary goes to you and says, Steve, I met this girl today. I want you to have sex with her so I can watch.
Okay.
Oh, God. How would Dan react? What do you think Dan would react? If you told that to Dan, how would he react, Christina?
No, that wouldn't happen.
I'm just saying, how would he react to that?
Probably told me I was nuts. I'm like, nope.
Oh, Dan says there was a woman like that in Fall of the House of Usher. There was? A woman in Fall of the House of Usher wanted her husband to have...
Yeah, you should watch it.
I got to finish watching. I only watched the first episode. Damn. I don't. Which book is that from? Because I know they were all based on.
Right. I don't even
Edgar Allan Poe
remember.
book. Damn.
Apparently Dan remembers it, though.
Do you remember that because you watched it, right? You guys watched the whole
Yeah, we watched it.
series. He says there was a woman in that show. He said there was a woman.
Oh, yeah, it was the daughter. Yeah.
And the daughter, what? Had her husband.
They would bring other women home, and yeah, she'd watch her husband go at it with them.
Did she want to be in part of? Did she want to join in?
She just watched.
Well,
Took care of herself.
Some people like to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, you know what? I gotta be honest. The more I think about that, the more I kind of think, well, it seems like a lot of pressure, right? Like if my wife says, hey, I want you to have sex with, I've met this girl, I want you to have sex with her, be like, oh, that's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Dan says the woman would sit next to the bed and direct the scenario. Oh my God. I don't think I could handle that. Damn. I don't know. Yeah, that might be, I'll be honest, that might be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'd be so messed up because my mind, I could see my mind. My mind would be like, I'm really enjoying this, but I don't want to enjoy it too much. You know what I mean? So I don't want my wife. I would be like, I'm really enjoying this, but I want this to happen again. You know? So what do I have to do? Like I can't make it to like where I'm liking this more than I like having sex with my wife. Or I like, you know what I mean? Or I can't
Mhm.
but at the same point I'd like to impress. I don't want to embarrass my wife. Never. Oh my God. I bring home this friend you couldn't even perform. I see a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? This to me, this is a lot of pressure. I don't think I could be into that. You know what I mean? I think it would be very confusing. Very confusing. I don't think this kind of stuff is for me. You know. I don't know. Anybody in the chat room been through this? Anybody?
Well,
Feel free to just share. Just share it with us, please. Now, if you have been through any of this,
Irene.
I'm telling you, I think. But then, you know, I think you got no choice but to just go for it. You know what I mean? I think there's no choice, but because I think I'd eventually fall on, I just got to go for it because this might not happen again. This could be a one-time scenario. So I better, you know what I mean? Amanda says Jason would join in. Well, that's cool, but Jason, Jason's got confidence and he's obviously got some kind of pituitary issue. I mean, he's a gigantic man. He's got that big old dong. He's got nothing to be, I'm saying that I think I would eventually fall on, I might as well go for it, have as much fun as possible because it might not happen. This might never happen again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'd fall on that. And then if my wife yells at me for having too much fun, I'd say, well, you told me to do it. I was trying to act like it was more fun than it was. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I could never foresee this happening. I'm just saying it'd be kind of cool if it did. Steve gets it. You get what I'm saying, don't you, Steve?
Yeah.
He gets it. Yeah.
You're right, though. You might as well make the best of it.
Yeah, it might not happen again. That's why I think I'd fall. I think I'd go. Because I'd start in the back of my head, I'd be going, oh my God.
Seize the moment.
I'd start with a lot of pressure. She's making me do this. I better blah, blah, blah. I better blah, blah, blah. I better not. And then I finally go, you know what? I might as well just go for it. But that's probably what, if your wife brings home a girl for you to be with, that's probably what she's. Yeah. Yeah. If this conversation continues, Ray might get some extra sex. He's gonna get screwed in ways he doesn't appreciate. No, I'm just saying. I think I'd fall on just go for it and have fun because it might not happen again, right? That's what I'm saying. There's Christina. Christina's not sharing anything with this. I don't know what she's got in her background, but I'm just saying.
Nothing like that. I'm just like wondering how the hell did we get on this topic?
Steve, this is all about Steve's date. It's not my fault that Steve's dating Steve's date was so interesting that these conversations, that these subjects.
I'm not the one that was looking up cuckold over the weekend.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
he was
wasn't
just looking up
it up.
male
I wasn't
features.
looking it up. I wasn't looking it up. I stumbled upon it.
Yeah, he just happened to stumble.
I would think that would be something you'd have to spell in specifically just to stumble upon it.
No. There's shows on Netflix. There are shows on Netflix that
Okay.
that discuss such things.
We watched a crazy show on Hulu. I think it was called Poor Things. I'll make sure that's the name of it. If anybody gets the chance to watch on Hulu, watch it because
That was just nominated for an Academy Award.
it is the most off the wall.
Emma Stone just won the Academy Award
Really,
for Poor Things. Yeah.
wow! It was.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Poor Things is about this woman who they take the brain, they don't transplant, but they take the brain of a child and they put it in this woman. So that's what Emma Stone is great. That's it was a major part of Poor Things.
It's a movie. I mean, it's a movie that you think you can. What the fuck is it going to happen next? It's just so crazy.
Did you think it was really good?
I thought it was. I stayed awake for that whole thing. Now, maybe she fell asleep, but
They took the brain of
yeah,
the
she
unborn-
died.
of the unborn
Yeah, right,
fetus, right?
right. Yeah,
But she has no filter.
you know. Oh no,
She
you
has
think I have no filter?
because it's the brain of a child.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Very bizarre. But you're saying Mary fell asleep watching it?
Well, Mary had already seen it. She's the one who told me about it. She said, "You want to watch a show that's got all kinds of sex in it? Watch this."
Oh, good.
Did she really fall asleep or did you roofie her? Did you slip her
No,
a
she
little
was
something?
asleep.
He was hoping. Yeah, he slipped her a little something. That's why I took the blue pill. Yeah.
Good Lord. So speaking of blue pills, do you have another one for tonight?
I got two more.
You don't
Oh,
need.
okay.
You're not going to take one for tonight, though, right? It's obviously not.
No, I'm probably gonna lay off of it tonight, so I don't feel so much pressure.
Well, I'm just saying that you don't. Yeah, just you don't need it.
Yeah, because you never know. I might not.
Now,
I might
if,
not need it again. I don't want to waste another one, so
if she
I want to
decides,
make sure it's ready. You know.
But if she's bringing whipped cream over, and I mean, it sounds like something's going to happen.
yeah, they're going to have Sundays. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know what's going to happen. I'm going to pull my pants down. She's going to walk out.
Does she
Oh.
know that you've got microphallic, whatever the hell it is?
No.
Oh, you haven't warned her yet.
So you
Well,
haven't-
if she's watching, I mean,
oh, yeah, she's hopefully not watching. Yeah.
No.
but you're going to make up for it in other ways.
I know. I know.
You're gonna
I
take
know.
care of her.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we need to address that. Corey mentioned it up here in the chat earlier. Make sure she gets hers first.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't be selfish, because I know you've said before in the past it was all about you.
Yeah.
You take care of her before
Yeah.
you worry about yourself. You want her
Hey.
to keep coming back?
Steve,
I can
Just
always
hear
take
her.
care of myself later.
like I was just saying, you might not get another shot. Make the most.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Make the
I
most.
was actually a little afraid I wasn't going to get another shot Saturday, but
Like I said, make
So
the
we'll
most of it. You guys get a chance, watch this Sex Life on Netflix. Cuckolding episode. Yeah. Yeah. Good old Steve Areno. He's gonna be ready. Like what if she comes over and just takes off her top? And does she have
Okay.
nice boobs? I mean, Steve, were they as nice as you thought they were gonna be?
oh, better.
Really better?
Perkier.
Perkier.
Mm-hmm.
But did you see them bare or were they clothed the whole time?
Well, she had a low cut top on, and she seemed to be very self conscious. She'd lean over the table and they'd squeeze together and go down, and she'd always pull her shirt up like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sort of
Yeah.
like Christina when she cleans your house.
No. Christina
Wear
wears it
turtlenecks.
she wears it over her nose too, like this.
Hmm.
And that shirt stinks.
Wait a minute. Is that the shirt you was wearing Saturday?
Yeah, sure, of course. Of course.
Is that your morning disaster shirt?
Yes, of course it is. Please.
Steve
Sunny out
Hemingway.
today, isn't it? Very sunny.
Of course he's wearing the same shirt.
No, I wear a gray shirt.
Just like you were wearing Saturday.
Washed it.
I'm sure
Why
you
an ass.
sure you didn't. But I don't care because I know it's clean. You know what I mean?
It's clean up here. It's just not clean down here.
I bet he's been topless the whole time. You know what I mean?
I have
Probably.
all day yesterday.
He constantly lifts his shirt over his. Why don't you get a napkin for God's sakes? Why are you wiping your face with your shirt?
Oh,
Very disturbing.
eat closer.
Very disturbing. So the parade, we should talk about the parade. Parade was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It was. I enjoyed it.
It was almost ruined.
Yeah.
There's this one person that tried to ruin the parade with their drama.
Wonder who that might have been.
Well, not-
But I bet y'all can't guess.
But we overcame. By the way, it was predicted drama. It's exactly what it was.
Okay. Stop.
There we go.
Right now.
Here we go. It took us literally an hour and a half to get into this.
Okay.
An hour.
Okay, we got time because I've been working on this discussion all weekend. Okay, this is how it starts. Please allow me to speak without interruptions. Thank you.
Yes.
Friday afternoon.
I don't interrupt anybody on this show.
If there's something that seems awry, I will allow you to all chime in after I've completed. Okay. It's that Friday afternoon. I text Christina, "Hey, what time you picking me up for tomorrow?" Christina replies, "Oh, I don't know. We have friends coming to town. I'll let you know when Dan gets home." Cool. I wait till the evening.
I did notice that Christina's car looked like a freaking Uber vehicle.
And I knew they were down to one car because Dan let his daughter borrow a car. Okay. Later that evening, I text, "Hey, have you guys figured out what time?" "Yeah, we're gonna try to be there about 10. I said, "Okay, so you probably picked me up about 9. Well, you know how we run late, so probably late." Okay. That was the end of the conversations Friday. Saturday morning, I wake up and I text Christina, "Hey, don't forget, I need somebody to come in and grab my chair." "Oh, Jason's bringing you a chair." I'm like, "Oh, whoa. What? No, wait." She said, "We don't have room for your chair in the car because they had all their stuff and everything and all the people." And I got thinking, oh my God, if you don't have room for my chair, you're not going to have room for my walker that has a basket on it that's even taller. I thought, well, what the fuck? Okay. So then I say, okay, make sure I'm getting this right. I'm making sure I get this right. She said,
you want to be right.
She said, "Jason's bringing you a chair." Like, well, no, that won't work because, okay, maybe Jason's chair is rated for 500 pounds, but if it's short, I would have a hard time getting out of it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I thought, wow, no, I would prefer to have my chair because I know I don't have any problem.
You need a chair that's rated for 500 pounds?
Well, no, I need one that's rated for 400 pounds, but so that was that. I said to Christina, this is my text. It was not screaming bold print or anything. I said, well, just don't worry. You guys go ahead and do the broadcast. I'll just watch from the chat room. She says, okay. That was the end of Christina and I's conversation. Okay. I text you. Heaven fucking forbid. I let you know what's going on. Oh, and I did say I wasn't going to dye my hair because I was going on a date with Mary. I didn't exactly think that was the best first impression that I wanted to make. This is some crazy guy with green hair. So, okay. So I texted you. I said, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to be there because Christina and Dan are down to one car and they don't have room for me. Okay. Next thing I know, I'm getting a text from Brady. Which Brady never texted. Brady's like, are they doing a broadcast? Yeah. I said, but I'm not going to be able to go because of my truck. You
don't want me to read the text that you sent me?
Read it. I don't give a shit.
Well, I'll choose not to. I don't want to make anybody angry. But I'm not going to read it.
Oh, I think now I got to think, Brady and Marie have a little car. So, yeah. Like, well, fuck, I can't get in and out of your car. Like, no. It's cool. It's really cool. I mean, I never once got bent out of shape, meltdown, or anything else, but like I'm going to do right now. So Brady says, hey, my mom's going to let me use her car. It's the SUV. You should be able to get in and out of it. I say, okay. I wait for Brady and Bree to pick us up.
Right.
They drive around looking for a place to get me there, and we ended up parking clear down, and I don't even know where. Way down there. I walked up. Brady and Bree carried my chair. They were so nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Then I get there, and of course everybody's busy trying to set up and take down because the wind was blowing and everything else. You show up, you get in position, and Brady says, Ray, where do you want Steve to sit? Ray Lytle says, I don't give a shit as long as he's not sitting by me. So I said, fuck him. I don't fucking need it. So I sit off to the side, and Jason comes over, puts his microphone on me, and he says, oh, it won't pick up your voice. I said, oh, fuck it. The next thing I know, this, goddammit. And Jason says, Steve, why don't you move over so we can at least see you? So I sit in the background, and Ray hands me a microphone. I have no fucking headphones on. I'm deaf. I read lips. Everybody's facing the road. I'm facing their backs. Here, Steve, talk. Talk about what? I don't even know what the fuck the conversation is.
I gotta tell you, I thought we had a very, very good broadcast. I thought Christina and I did a great job
You
broadcasting.
did. Yeah, it was fun.
I thought it was one of our better shows.
Hmm. So, can I add my part in now?
Yeah.
I let Steve go without interruption.
Can I ask you, Christina? Did I really say?
Please do.
I didn't hear you say it, but I was told later that you did.
I don't give a shit as long as he's not sitting by me.
We were a little upset with Steve by this point.
I was
yes,
upset by Steve. Yes, I was very upset with him.
we were all a little upset with Steve.
Okay.
So yes, Steve left some things out of his story,
Okay.
which it did start Friday night. I knew he was going into a meltdown.
Yeah, I
ask me.
predicted that. I told you Friday show.
Yeah.
Meltdown.
Because
He always melts down when it comes time to this.
but he asked,
And then he ends up having a good time.
yes.
But
Sounds
go
like he
ahead.
had a real good time afterwards. But anyway, he obviously had thought about it because, he's like, well, how are you guys going to fit me in the car? And I said, well, my friends are coming, so I'm going to ride with them.
Okay,
He
I
was
knew you
going
like the boys.
to ride with Dan. He says, oh, well, okay, but I'm still contemplating. Definitely didn't get my hair dyed. Oh, well. So I knew at this point, I'm like, what? Contemplating what?
Well,
What's
contemplating
the
dyeing my
issue?
hair.
No, you were talking about coming to the parade.
I got the feeling he had no. Here's what I had. I had the feeling he had no intention of going to that parade. None. He never had any intention of going to
If
that.
my truck would have been fucking running, I would have been there before you motherfucker would have been there. I sure as hell would have parked a hell of a lot closer.
Steve, you
Wait.
walked every day to go to your things.
Not that
were
fucking
fine.
far, not fucking 6 miles. Fuck. They parked clear down fucking South Grand. I had to walk clear from South Grand all the way up 6th Street.
He was MFing Brady so bad. Oh my God, he was just MF this, MF that. He was really going after Brady. He was very angry.
Yeah. But anyway, we were, chatting. And then I asked him, I'm like, Steve, have you smoked? Because
I am so sick of people saying that.
But
Has
it
nothing to
affects
fucking
your
do
mood.
anything.
It affects your mood.
I
You
have
can
not
ask anyone. So
I have
why?
not smoked since Saturday afternoon. Am
This
I
is
fucking
why
having a
people-
meltdown?
Yes, you didn't do a show Sunday.
Because because I was up till fucking 2:00 in the morning and I did not fucking get the chicken in a crock pot so it could get cooked and taken apart. It's ready now, but there's no way I could have got the fucking thing done.
Here's the reason that people constantly ask you, because you have said on the show, my doctor has told me that marijuana is a coping mechanism that I need. This is an exact, well, I'm paraphrasing, but almost the exact quote that you told us once. You said, my doctor has told me that marijuana is my coping mechanism, that I need to smoke marijuana or I have a lot of trouble reacting to scenarios. And that's not what you said, but that's a paraphrasing of what you said. Which is that correct or not that you said that? Correct or not? Yes, thank you. That's why people ask.
yes,
That's
and
why.
it's not like a dig at you. I was genuinely concerned. I'm like, okay, he's in a
Because
mood.
Your doctor told you that you use marijuana as a coping mechanism. People want to make sure that you're coping okay.
Yeah, and we can tell when you haven't smoked. You're a bear. Here we go. I'm not doing it to be mean. I don't ask him to be mean. It's because I'm looking out for him. Like, Steve, you really need to smoke.
Now he's angry and turn it off.
Well, let's hope that he's smoking right now.
That's why we ask him, though.
Exactly.
Because we all ask him. We all ask him because we've heard him say before that his doctor has told him that's why he needs marijuana to cope.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. Anyway, back to
Yeah, let's finish this.
Friday
Let's
night.
move on.
Then he started talking about
Fuck, we're done with
him
this fucking.
being. Hey, I didn't interrupt you. You stop interrupting me. Zip it. So then he goes on about.
Oh, wait a minute.
Burden. Oh, good Lord.
Bullshit. I am. I'm sorry. I mean, I told Mary this. I'm sick of being a burden to people, and don't say no, you're not. Bullshit. Anybody that has to come pick me up, it all has to do with losing my independence, and I feel like I'm losing my independence.
But isn't Dan fixing your truck?
Well, it's good.
He's in the process of fixing your truck.
Right. And I know he can't do it anymore until I get him the parts. But I'm to the point in my life right now. I don't even know when I'm going to get him the parts. I mean, I'm so fucking far behind in bullshit now.
What kind of parts do you need?
I got to get an intake gasket and valve cover guy. Now I got to dump another $60 fucking into it, and I fucking and being as I went on this date Saturday, I took some money out of my license plate shit. So I means next month I got to put that money back because my plates are, which means I have to pay a late fee on my license plate, which would be $20. So that's just $20. But no, it's huh? This is I'm sorry, Christina. Continue.
Thank you.
I was the other thing that happened yesterday was MLB 24.
Oh, fuck that! I don't even want to talk about that till May.
Oh, you guys!
I can't talk about that till May.
I started playing it last night at 11 p.m. Oh my God. It is so good. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I am not even working out today. As soon as this show's over, which is in a couple minutes, I'm going to get up and start playing it. It's so
good for you.
It's so good.
Somebody had to send me a fucking text. Look what I got today.
I was thinking, I go, you know what? I'm going to buy Steve a PlayStation card so he can download this game so I can play him. That's what I was going to do. But now, I got to be honest. I just...
I'll get the game, but it's just not going to be right away. So. Y'all are worried about my pot smoking. Well, believe me, I've done enough of it this month that next month I'm going to have to get more. So there's more fucking money.
Are you out of weed right now?
I will be very shortly because Brady and I partaked in quite a bit of vaping Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want a pill. He didn't want any pills, but
I don't blame him.
I offered him one.
Oh no, he's vaping.
Thank God.
What's left? This is about.
But so you're.
I'm not serious.
So you don't have any vape left? Is that what's going on?
Well, I got a little bit. I get that one. I have another one. Okay, Christine, I'm sorry. I interrupted. You go ahead. Please continue. Continue. Let's get this show over so we can move on with our day.
So I can play MLB the show. So I can play MLB the show.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, so Larry can play MLB the show 24.
Christina, let me know when you guys get the game so I can.
Okay.
Because I tell you what, people are coming up to me on Facebook and asking me when the Morning Disaster League is going to start.
I saw that.
I've never had people come ask me in advance of the league. I
saw that.
Oh, shit.
I saw that. You already got 3 or 4 people interested, looks like.
Brent says, how much does Steve need to purchase the parts to his truck?
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Steve. We'll take care of it, Steve.
I was just going to get him money to buy the game. Just so I can beat him. That's
Exactly.
Take joy in that,
let's,
don't you?
let's make Steve feel even better about himself. That's just
good
Ray.
Lord.
Ray. I think I beat Ray one time last year, maybe twice.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Christina. I know you're trying to talk. Ray, quit interrupting Christina, please, so she can finish.
well, it's obvious. She's just explaining reasons why people should be mad at you, and I'm trying not to make you
Why are
angry.
you mad at me? What do I do?
I don't want him mad. I'm just trying to explain from our side because he made us
Okay,
look
well,
like
I'm-
assholes.
I already know this. Christina's friend came to town, and they all rode in Christina's car over, so they never received. However, Christina said she was going to ride with her friend to the parade, and Dan would have his car.
Yeah, Dan took his car and the
And
boys.
Steve. Yeah,
He was going to go pick up Steve. He had the
Yes.
trunk down. He had the
Right.
canopy
He did-
and
He didn't
everything in
have,
the
yeah,
trunk.
but yeah, exactly. He had a little car, a little trunk.
So
He didn't have room for my chair. How would he have room for
Well,
my walker?
but all
Jason
Steve, but
and
Steve
Amanda.
Steve was so focused on his date, he didn't give a shit about the parade. Which, by the way, if you'd have told me you had a date, maybe I'd have said, "Let's skip the parade." However, I'm glad you were there because I think the joke of, "Hey, we have a murderer."
Yeah, that's why I told Mary. I said, we can't go anywhere today. We have to go back to my apartment. She said, why? I said, because probably the Springfield police are probably looking for me to question me. She said, what do you mean? She said, well, I said, they might have mentioned a couple times during the parade that I was a drug addict or a murderer or, something like that.
I thought that was a great bit on the show during the
And
parade.
I don't know if you saw, there was one officer that looked at me twice. It scared the shit out of me. As he walked by, you said, hey, there's a murder right here. And he goes, oh,
yeah,
great.
he gave him a double look.
I thought that was great when we kept going to the police and, hey, you might want to question him. I thought that was funny. And I was going to wave to the police, Steve, and stuff. I thought that was funny. Yeah.
Okay, Christine, I'm sorry. He keeps interrupting me. I know you're just trying to do your job, so please continue.
Christina, please continue with why Steve was wrong and you guys were not. Steve saying it was your fault. I just want to point out that Steve saying it was all your fault.
No, I'm not saying it was their fault. It's my fault for not taking care of my truck better. I admit that. It's my fault for not taking care of my truck better.
Heard that too. But anyway, yes. He was like, well, how the fuck are you guys going to fit me in the car? Blah, blah, blah.
If we'd have had Bubba as co-host, he'd have been there.
We had it figured out. Oh, good Lord. But anyway, then Saturday morning. Oh, my God.
Yep.
I found my chair. I was like, well, Jason and Amanda are bringing chairs because, I was like, one for you, one for Ray. Oh, fuck that. He's like, I need my chair. I'm trying to find it now.
All his complaining.
Oh, yeah. I said, Jason and Amanda, bringing a chair for you. I don't think yours will fit in the car. Because like I said, the trunk was loaded down. And he said, I haven't sat in their chair. And I guess he's like, I'm out. I just got out of the shower. Fuck. He starts cussing in this. So I know he's mad. He's like, fuck. I understand though. Fucking truck. Every fucking year. No more. I'm out. And I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, he was very angry.
Yeah.
And
then he's have fun.
By the way, I didn't wake up till 11:30 because I knew the parade wouldn't start until noon, so I slept in. And when I woke up, all I saw was Christina going, well, Steve had a meltdown. And I said, well, fuck it. Cancel the parade. And then Christina said, well, we did a lot of work. Look at this picture. And then I looked at the picture and I'm like, fuck, okay, well, fuck Steve. I'll be down there. And so I decided to go down there. And meanwhile, Brady had texted me and said, hey, don't worry about it. I found a ride, so I'm going to bring Steve down, which I really appreciate Brady doing that. It was awesome. But yeah.
But
But
we
listen.
had it figured out. We were going to get Dan was going to get Steve.
Yeah,
I was going to ride with my friends.
I
then-
completely, I have 100% belief that you and Dan are in the right. I didn't think that you guys were wanting to screw Steve over.
No, because we wanted him there.
There was nobody was wanting to F Steve over. Nobody.
Mm.
But Steve somehow convinced himself that the world's out to get him, and he had a meltdown and decided not to go. But then, thank God, Brady showed up and said, Steve, get no questions, get your ass in this vehicle. We're going to get you there. But I'm saying that I thought it was a great broadcast. I thought it was good. I thought we were impressive. I had more people reach out to me after that parade. You know, more people reached out to me sending us compliments about how good the parade broadcast was.
Mm-hmm.
Which timing couldn't be better with this whole Facebook thing happening.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
I
well.
thought it went over well. I had more fun actually doing what we did Saturday than being in the parade.
Yeah.
We actually got to watch and broadcast the entire thing. Everybody got to see it.
I wish we could. It'd be awesome to set up on 5th Street, but 6th Street was nice. It was really nice. I had a good time. I really had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought you did a great job, Christina. I thought Dan did fantastic. Just in how we, entertain people. And the parade looked good. The broadcast was a good time. And I thought telling the police that Steve was a murderer that needed to be looked at, I thought was a very good bit.
Yeah, there was.
So thank you, Steve.
Then we had the drones overhead that were obviously watching Steve.
The drones were cool as hell. That was really cool. And I don't know if you can tell, but I got windburned.
I had a little bit of sunburn.
Is it sunburn? So I thought it was windburn from that wind, but maybe it is sunburn. Look, I got a little something.
I get sunburned no
I
matter
didn't
what.
say anything because I sat behind everybody. Everybody blocked the sun.
I'm
out in the sun for 5 minutes and I'm sunburned.
I got something because I took my glasses off.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell. Yeah, Dan says he got windburned. I thought I got windburned. Yeah. But I thought it was fantastic. Good Lord, whose dog is that? Oh, is that one of Christine's? Yeah, I thought it was a great time. I love saying hi to people. It was a lot of fun. I thought we put on a nice show. But I wanted to thank everybody for that broadcast. I want to thank Christina, Dan, Jason. You guys were fantastic. And Steve, thought you were great sitting. You were like right in between. You were right in between me and Jason. And then, of course, you were right there waving to the police. Did they question you about the murder?
Not yet. Not yet. I did get a message from a certain sheriff.
Oh, did he reach out to you?
Yeah.
Because when he drove by, I was pointing you out, you know? That's awesome. You had a good time. I had a good time, man. Spanky says Steve is smug and an unhappy turd who didn't do any fingering. But I asked her questions, Spanky. When Brent says Steve, I can He says, I completely understand you being upset. People just need to look at the circumstances from your side. Yeah, I do. I look at the circumstances from Steve's side. And I offer to do nice things for him. But then he makes it so hard. He makes it so hard to do anything nice for him. You know what I mean? He makes it so difficult. Like, really, I wanted to buy him this video game so he can download it and play.
Why? I can do it myself. It's just, I'm sorry, it takes a little longer than a normal person because,
Well,
I'm just me.
all right. Well, I guess I won't then. But no, it's just
Do that.
I know I was George, but Steve says I don't have to do that.
It's a shame.
I know it is. It is. So I guess I won't buy it for him.
Well, I'm not asking. I don't ask anybody for anything other than I ask Dana to fix my truck. If I want to get the parts. I asked Christina to come unload my groceries, and she doesn't even have to clean. I don't pay her. I know it.
Well, all I know,
And it's okay that he does it, because that's not why I do it. I do it because I'm a friend.
all I know is, as his friend, I wanted to buy him the game.
I think you do.
I did. But I don't want to offend him. It sounds like he'd be offended if I get it, so I'm not gonna get. I guess I'm not gonna get it. Oh well. Yeah. Brent says Steve doesn't need a game that's gonna keep him at home. He wants to be independent. Also, you just want him to have the game so you can beat up on him and make fun of him. And that's not true. I don't make fun of Steve.
No, but you gloat when you beat him.
Steve, do you feel I gloat when I beat you in that game?
No.
I'm just saying. I'm saying that I got the game, and Steve, you're going to love it. That's all I'm saying.
I saw commercials for it. It looks very good.
You're going to love it.
I know I play 23 every day. So.
24 is amazing. So if you have the game, we'll establish a league when Steve. I'll probably establish one early, but I'll add Steve when he gets. I'll leave a space. Which team do you want me to leave for you, Steve, when you finally get the game? That way you can join.
Braves.
Yeah. How dare you? Holly says I'm a bully. I'm not a bully. I think it's great. I think I'm very excited about the game. I'm very excited about the NCAA tournament starting this week. Very excited. Here's what I'm not excited about: is my back. Remember, I hurt my back in December.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It still hurts. I don't know if something's out of whack or I don't know. I don't know. Should I go see a chiropractor or does something need pop?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Because it feels like a muscle. It's just there's a tightening of a muscle all across my lower back, from my spine all the way out to my side. And I don't know if I need something popped or what's going to loosen it up. But I take muscle relaxers and I rub stuff on it. You know what I mean? I do all the stuff I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I got to do something. So I'm not going to go work out today. But
That's probably a good idea. Lay off a little bit.
yeah, the good news is I got this game, so I can do something out of it.
Fuck you and your game.
Well,
I get joy from playing the game.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Forgive me for having. If anyone has the joy, get hold
I enjoy playing the game too.
if anyone has the game, get hold of me and I'll play it. We can in the new game. You don't need to be in a league. You can just send somebody a thing and just play them. You don't have to be in a league. You can just play people individually. So if anyone wants to play, get hold of me and I'll give you my username and we can play each other. I think I'm the Chubby Ray. Is that my username, Steve?
Yeah.
It's the TheChubbyRay. The Chubby Ray. We should probably wrap up because it's getting late. It's almost 10 o'clock. So done a 2-hour show. All about Steve's date. His fingering. His Viagra.
Cockhold.
But you said you're not a cuckold. I said
No, I'm not a cuckold.
I said looking at you, I thought that you would be a cuckold, but you said you're not.
No.
just remember, Steve, take care of her. Make sure she gets hers.
You got a date, so you got a date tonight. Taco.
Well, I guess you call it a date, yeah.
I hope your date goes well tonight. I hope you get a peck on the cheek or something. I hope you get a good finger in, Steve.
Steve's gonna get the finger in.
I
Oh, that's not how it goes.
hope she fingers Steve.
But I mean, if he's into that,
I hope Steve, what if at the end of the night she goes, I heard your friend Spanky talk about fingering. And you go,
I do like prostate massage.
yeah. She
that is
goes,
where a man's G
When
spot
Michelle
is.
gave me that one time.
and then she takes out a plastic and starts putting on a glove. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I hope you get the finger. I hope you get finger banged.
If you do, please don't share. I don't want to know.
Prayers for you, Steve. I've never had a prostate massage.
You should try it.
The prostate's in your taint area, isn't it?
Yes. Just below your testicle region.
Yeah, but I don't see how
It
massage.
works best when one finger is in the prostate massaging it while the other two are kind of grasping the testicles and massaging them.
Yeah, I don't know. That just doesn't.
I think I have to ask Michelle on how much fingers went where. But that's just what it felt to me.
It goes in your ass. It is in your.
Well, I know it goes in my ass. I know it goes in my ass.
That's where
Her
you.
finger goes in your rear. Oh, I don't want that.
Oh,
Yes.
it's that finger? It's that
That's
finger?
where a man's G
Or is it this
spot
finger?
is. It's his.
It's this
So,
finger?
Yes.
Your friend Michelle would stick her finger in your butt,
Yeah.
and oh my, that's how it gets massaged. Oh, that just sounds.
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord.
Lord.
Laura, you gonna do that to Tom when he gets to town?
He'd like it.
I've never had a woman put her finger up my.
It doesn't think it has to go very deep, just like maybe one knuckle.
Good Lord, that's too deep for me.
Massage it.
I
while
just remember
you're,
when we did
orally pleasuring.
Michelle. I just remember when we did. Michelle pulled it out, and her finger was a little bit brown. Like,
Oh, good Lord.
oops.
Oh my God. It's so disturbing. It's so disturbing. It's just
Why?
it's so disturbing. There you go. Thanks, Steve. Yeah. But Lori didn't answer. Lori, is that what you're planning on doing to Tom when he gets to town? No, I've never had anyone. Corey said Ray said he's never had a woman's finger. Has he ever had a guy? No, I've never had anyone's finger in my butt. No, never. No, I've never had any. I don't know if I don't have any interest in that. So,
Should try it.
no. Do you do that, Christina?
Oh, it's sunny out.
Yeah, you knew it. I know I've heard Dan today or Dan before say he'll try anything as long as Christina. So I don't know. Oh well. Steve, you liked it when it was done. Joe says his proctologist has asked him to stop making appointments weekly. Yeah. Holly says, "Don't knock it till you try it." No,
Exactly.
I'm sure that that's. But I've never. You know what? I don't know what I'm missing if I've never done it before. So
That's true.
you know, I think I'm fine not knowing. I think I'm fine not knowing what I'm missing in this situation. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you all for listening today. We seem to have found out so much. We seem to have found out so much on today's show. Tonight is stainless. Tonight at 6 p.m. is Stainless, which is, I got to tell you, Stainless is a great show. It's mine and Steve's favorite show. It's basically when they talk about things that have happened on this show. They talk about all of it. And it's...
Oh, I'm sure we'll fucking relive the fucking parade again.
You know it.
Thank God I'm busy tonight.
Just in case anybody missed it, you know.
That's what they do. They talk about all our stuff. Steve,
Thank God I'm busy tonight.
they talk about our show. All that's what they do.
Yep.
Sure, there'll be chats of mess smoking and all, all kinds of stuff. That's tonight at 6 o'clock. So check it out.
7.
Oh, 7 o'clock. Right, sorry. 6 o'clock Mountain. So tonight, 7 o'clock is Stainless. It is, all you got to do is a tier 1. It's $5 a month. $5 a month. Or, you can sign up for free. You can get 7 days for free. Go to morningdisaster.net. Get your 7 days for free, and you can hear our subscriber shows free for a week before you start paying. Tier 1 through 5, sign up today, morningdisaster.net, and you can check out Stainless tonight. It really is. It's truly a great show. And I think you guys will love it.
I
Steve
do.
does.
Yeah, George loves it.
Steve loves it too.
Yeah. I think you guys will love the show. Mm-hmm. Right, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
And what did we learn from today's show?
Way too fucking much.
I
That
masturbate my business every night.
Yeah. We learned way too much. All right, you guys. That's tonight, 7 o'clock Stainless, and then we're back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Christina, great show. Well, can't wait to see you tonight. All right, Steve, see you tomorrow. Listeners, thank you. Merry If you're watching, my name is Ray Lytle. I hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you later. Hope you get fingered tonight on your date with Steve. Hope it's Steve. I hope the date ends up being tacos and fingering.
Oh, good Lord.
See.